Welcome to the Open Door Podcast, your key to exploring the vibrant tapestry of real estate, lifestyle, and community in the greater Boston area.
Join us as we unlock the doors to captivating homes, delve into the essence of local life, and weave through the rich threads of community stories. I'm Melanie Gundersheim.
And I'm Margie Gundersheim, and we're thrilled to be your guides on this journey. Let's swing open the doors to Boston's dynamic landscapes and discover the heart behind the people and the places.
This is the Open Door Podcast,
where homes, lifestyles, and communities converge.
Welcome back to the Open Door Podcast.
Welcome back. We're so happy to have you.
Today, we are going to be talking about how to prep your home for sale in the spring market, the top 5 things that you need to do in order to get it ready.
So for number 1, just drive in front of your house and look at it, and you will see that after the winter, curb appeal is needed. You got to clean the yard, empty the beds, start planting flowers.
Yep,
landscaping, maybe have some planter pots, in place. So when it warms up, you can just pop those geraniums in there.
And people, it's so funny because I think when people think of homes, they think, kitchen, bathrooms, but the first thing you're seeing when you drive by is the exterior of the house. And I had this aha moment the other day when I was leaving yours and Dad's house, which was my childhood home. And you get so used to what it looks like. Mm-hmm. So you have to, when it's your property, you have to really bird's eye view of, okay, someone driving by, what about this house is going to make them feel like it's special and taken care of, and not just the house that I have to live in and walk in the garage and the front door every day. So you really have to, it really matters. So the presentation of how it presents when a stranger's driving by, which a lot of people do. They drive by before they can even see the property.
That is so
true.
It
really matters. So lawn maintenance, flowers, landscaping, making sure you have, the color mulch that you use matches the paint or the siding of your house. All of these little things really
just
matters.
A little tip. This is subjective, but I think you would agree. Red mulch is not our first choice. Mm-mm. If you're going to spread mulch, make it dark brown or medium brown.
Exactly.
Because red can clash with flowers and it just isn't always the best choice. Mm-hmm. But all of those things are critical, and you're absolutely right. Driving by is the first thing you see, and it is the first impression.
Yep.
So
Number two,
declutter inside all of your shelves and just get rid of stuff that's hanging around on countertops and throw things out and start to really, minimize your environment.
Yeah.
Because if you decide to put your house on the market sooner rather than later, this becomes a daunting task.
Right. And it's a true spring cleaning. I mean, you can tell when a house has kind of been freshly decluttered. Mm-hmm. The trash is out. The closets are a little cleaner. Things are more organized. People can tell when they're walking through a home, and
so true.
You want to present it in the way that they are going to best envision themselves there. So present it the best you can and really just declutter and do your true spring cleaning. And, you'll feel like you hit a bunch of nails on all the heads when you do your spring cleaning from your closet, from your kitchen drawers. Get rid of all the old rusty, spatulas you don't use anymore. Just do all of it while you're doing it anyway, because you'll feel better too.
And that leads us to my secret weapon as a listing agent, and yours too, probably. People don't think about this, but washing your windows, having your windows washed changes everything. Mm-hmm. And it allows so much more natural light in when people walk in the door.
Yep.
So I already have my window cleaning at our house scheduled because they get really busy and they book up. And I just know that the minute those windows are washed, it's like like you put on a stadium lights in your house during the day.
Yeah.
So definitely plan to do that.
Yep. And especially for photos too. It makes a huge difference.
And it really does add value when people walk in the door. It just makes your house look sparkling and clean.
Yeah. 100%. It's like getting your teeth cleaned at the dentist.
Right.
Same kind of idea here for number 4 is if you have any sort of outdoor spaces, like a deck, even just the siding on the back of your house. Yeah. Get someone to do it yourself or hire someone to really power wash it. Because if we're having, and this has happened before, sometimes people sometimes don't take our advice, and that's okay. But if we're taking beautiful listing photos, Everything is decluttered and gorgeous on the inside. Maybe they even took care of their front lawn, but then we go to the back and their patio or their deck is in shambles from a tough winter or a wet winter.
Mm-hmm.
People notice, because if everything else looks great, then that's going to stick out like a sore thumb in a not excellent way.
Right.
So if you're going to do anything, do everything. And that includes power washing, siding, and deck, just to basically avoid the, we noticed that. We don't want that for you when people are coming to your house and, of course, making comments. So this is kind of the way to prevent all of those little side sneer, they should have done this comments.
Right, 100%. And the fifth thing is add pops of color throughout your house.
Mm-hmm.
So we have white and black blankets everywhere by the fireplace. Everything is sort of, monotone and monochromatic. Neutral. But for spring, I think it goes a long way to add some new throw pillows.
Even just a fresh vase of flowers.
Yep.
Doesn't have to be, you can do this on a budget. I know some people take transitioning their home seasonally very seriously. I have some clients who have their spring bedding and their winter bedding, and they have different color schemes, different throw blankets, pillows to really match the seasonality, which is excellent. But if that feels daunting to you, or that's not something that you want to invest financially, there's small ways, very low lifts, such as vase of flowers, just a couple things here and there, maybe getting rid of a couple of the dark, more, cozy tones, even just changing out candle scents, like something that is more of a fresh lavender than from like a winter cedar pine scent. There's all these little ways that you can really make a change. So those would be my 5 recommendations that we do give to our sellers, and for anyone listening that is considering putting their house on the market for the spring season. These are kind of what I would say the 5 non-negotiables just for initial prep.
100%. So those are the 5 most important things that we tell our sellers to do in order to prep. There are more things, but those are the top 5 that everybody should start with.
Yep. And we just wanted to give you a quick burst of value if this is something you're considering, so that you can have, a couple takeaways from this. And that is our Fast 5.
Thanks so much for coming.
Thanks for being
adventure
here
with the Open Door podcast. Thank you for letting us share the beauty of Boston and our communities with you. If any of these stories or information has resonated, please subscribe to our podcast on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you may listen, and join us on Instagram for a daily dose of valuable information and warmth. From Melanie and Margie Gundersheim, a huge thank you for spending your time with us here. Until next time.